Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR episode of NASCAR Career Mode. And right now I have a 4-star hot seat ride with Brandon Brown Racing, I believe, or Motorsport. I forgot what the heck the name is, but right now jumping into qualifying, I don't think we're going to have 5-star hot seat ride, but I'm not going to continue on this 2021 mod career mode until further notice. As you know, 2022 DLC is coming out with all the next gen cars and liveries. I am pretty hyped up. What do you guys think? Down in the comments below, as I am heading into turn 3 and 4. I don't normally do this during the truck series ride, but coming into the start finish line, cutting that apron, we qualified 33.119 and we get P19 here in Las Vegas. So far we are in our pole position, our goal in this ride, as I am using a preset setup for this race, as I'm kind of lazy to make my own little setup. As well, we have Kyle Weatherman being dominant, Jeremy Clements and Agent Allmendinger sent to the back for engine and transmission problems. And as we head into the Las Vegas race, we are now credited with P18 finish, green flag in the air at Las Vegas. Right now we are in our goal, so all we need to do is hang on to a top 20 finish here in Las Vegas as we head into turns 1 here, as I don't have to worry about too much about losing my position, as I really like to run up on the top as I try to get on the outside of Jeffrey Earnhardt here. Now down into the back straight away, getting into the back of Chad Fincham. As I scrape up the wall, I immediately lose positions here, as now we are in the outside of the top 20, so we know we are capable of getting a top 20 in this 4-star ride here. As 3 laps to go here in stage 1, again, pretty short stage, as I scrape the wall again, as I like to run the top lane of this game, as I head onto the outside of Chad Fincham here in the 61, and I get to P22 here as I hit the wall for a brief moment again, and really near that wall, I kind of get somewhat of a momentum here and getting off of turns 4, heading into the start finish line. 2 laps to go here in Las Vegas as I look up to the inside of I believe that is Alex Bay, and then trying to draft up into Myatt Snyder, I think, and then to the outside of Ryan Vargas here, into the back of Alex Bay, using that outside once again here. Coming to 1 lap to go here in Las Vegas, I get a really good run, but unfortunately I would slip and lose the car here and really wreck the car like a little bit here, I guess. And yeah, we would be finishing P23 in stage 1, and we would go to the pit lane and to fix up our car and restart dead last here for the start of stage 2. Going underway here in Las Vegas, green flag in the air as we are starting P last for the start of stage 2, and I kind of immediately just try to go on the outside, but immediately I think that wouldn't work, but however I would try again and it would somewhat work as I gain a little bit of ground into Matt Mills, I believe that is, of the 5, and Colby Howard. I'm not great with Xfinity drivers as well, as I head up to the outside of, I believe that is David Starr here, and we would pass them along with Jeremy Clements, and I don't know who these are. I never watched the Xfinity series back markers. We don't really care about those back marker drivers in the Xfinity series, as I head up behind Bailey Curry, who I believe that is, if I'm not mistaken here, and just trying to get on the back of him, and maybe a little bit of a side draft. No, that will not be a side draft as I head to the bottom lane, mid lane. I would say like bottom to mid lane, and off of turn 4 we would clear Bailey Curry, and we would drive away and be holding on into P26 until on lap 3 out of 5, coming to 2 laps to go, I jump on the outside, passing I cannot say that word, and Jeffrey Earnhardt, which I don't know either of those Xfinity drivers here, as we head up on the outside of Jeffrey Earnhardt here, and getting into the back of Landon Castle as I catch up into him, and heading up on the outside lane. Once again, it is working for me in this 4-star Xfinity ride for Brandon Brown Racing or Motorsport. Again, I'm not familiar with this team, as 1 lap to go here in stage 2 as Landon Castle is driving away. I don't think I have a chance of ever catching up to him, as I don't think I will make up a run, because I was into that wall for a brief moment, and getting in the back straightaway and into turn 3 and 4 here, taking that top once again, catching up to Landon Castle a little bit, but that costly mistake I made in stage 1. We finished P24 in stage 2. Pretty good recovery. Hopefully we could make up some ground in this 4-star hot seat ride, as we only need 4 more positions to get the ride with Brandon Brown Motorsport, which I would say and think, as the 3rd and final stage is underway, and I will be jumping to the outside of him. Ryan Vargas not getting a good start as I hop up onto the outside of him, and I would drive away from Vargas as I take the top lane. Once again, Bailey Curry and Jeremy Clements would get back on the inside, but however, with the momentum I built, I would get into the inside of Bailey Curry and get back past him, and into turn 3 and 4, I would take the middle to the bottom lane in turn 3 and 4, and I would clear him and drive away from those pack, as I really hold on to P23, and I will be catching up to the next pack of cars off of turns 2 and into the back straightaway. I would make it 3 wide in the middle with, I think, Vinnie Miller, and I don't know who that car is, as I hit the wall up there, and they would both get back into the inside, and I would power back and get back onto their outside into the start-finish line, as my car is getting a little bit loose, as I am trying to hold on for dear life as I try to make the outside work. And I am in danger of losing this 4-star hot seat ride, as I believe we already have a special offer with a 4-star ride, and I don't think we'll ever get to a 5-star ride, so, you know, we might as well could not finish P20, as I am 1 position away to secure my spot with this team, as we would drive away from that pack and catch up to Josh Williams here in 18 laps out of 27, as I head up to the outside of turns 1 and 2. We would catch up to Williams, and with the momentum we get, I would stay behind him, as I'm very smart, and and into turn 3 and 4, I would take the outside lane, you know, trying to rebuild our momentum, as I would head up to the outside off of turn exit of turn 3 and 4, and into the start finish line. We would be looking to the outside and P20, and we would be clear of Josh Williams, and we will hold on to P20 here. Off of the exit of turn 4, we hold on to P20 and finish in P20 here, securing us a spot with this team in this ride, although I wouldn't be joining this team and I would completely reset my whole career. And now into the Truck Series side of things, I am only 14 points to the good after the Bristol elimination race. Green flag in the air. First race of the round of 8 here in Las Vegas, as we qualified P17, not a qualifying effort that we are looking for. As I head up to the outside, it worked for me in the Xfinity Series, but I quickly knew that the outside is not where you want to be in this track, in this truck. So I hold my own in P18, slicing the inside of Timothy Peters as I head up into turn 3 and 4 on the bottom lane, looking to the inside of Ryan Truex, and I believe that is Cosgrella. Indeed it is, as I didn't make that work, and Cosgrella would still be ahead of us as 1 lap to go. Here in stage 1, we are definitely not getting any stage points as Rafael Lessard tried to look on my inside, and off of turns 2, we bumped into Cosgrella, and behind Cosgrella is my teammate of Johnny Sauter, which surprisingly, this year in the Truck Series, he did not even make the playoffs, as he is not a playoff driver right now. And speaking of playoff drivers, we finished P16 in stage 1 at the line. We did not get any stage points, as I don't think we even have the car to get stage point. And for the start of stage 2, we know maybe we could gain ground on the field, as we need stage points, as I think other people are getting stage points and we are not, which is pretty concerning. As green flag in the air for the start of stage 2 at Las Vegas. 3 laps dash here as I settle in behind Ryan Truex into turns 1 and 2, settling in and trying to look to the inside of Haley Deegan, as I am able to off the exit of turns 2 into the back straightaway. We would nearly get clear of her, and into turns 3 and 4 we would clear her, settling in P15 right now. But guess what? Ryan Truex is driving away, and I don't think I could catch up to Derek Kraus, which 2 laps ago, I don't think we're getting any stage points as I get into the side panel of Derek Kraus here. He is currently not happy and nearly close to being my rival right now in the Truck Series, and right now we are making our situations worse here as we head into turn 3 and 4. This time I would get to the inside of them pretty relatively cleanly, as to the exit of turn 3 and 4 we are still side by side with Derek Kraus having a little edge, but 1 lap to go in Las Vegas. I would nearly get clear of him, and sure enough, we do get clear of Derek Kraus, as our teammate of Johnny Sauter gets past me, and we gain a position and lose a position as we head into turn 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 2. We are not getting any stage points, which we are not looking for, especially when we are only 14 points to the good. I don't know how many points we are to the good, but we might be below the cut line right now. Now heading into stage 3 here, we know we want to make up some grounds if we want to gain any point up of the cut line. Green flag in the air for the final stage here in Las Vegas as I get into the back of Brett Moffitt. For the first time seeing a round of 8 driver in front of me, as definitely I am below the cut line since they've probably gotten stage points here. And into the back straightaway, we are trying to get ourselves maybe a top 10. I'm thinking that might be looking realistic, as we did not make the bottom work, and Brett Moffitt still clears us, as we do not even have a top 10 car right now. So that right now is out of our doors, as 9 laps to go. I get into the back of Brett Moffitt again, and into turns 1 and 2. I try to look up to the inside of my teammate Johnny Sauter, as I am behind Parker Kligerman, a driver who got eliminated from the round of 10 here in the NASCAR Truck Series, as I try to look up to the inside of them into turn 3 and 4, and off the exit I get the edge a little bit, but however we are side by side, and sure enough we would clear Parker Kligerman off of the start finish line and into turns 1 and 2. So we would hold on into P14 finish, but however I am being Ryan Newman until off the exit of turns 4. Tanner Gray will get past me and clear me, and also Rafael Lessard, as 5 laps to go. Rafael Lessard will clear me into turns 1 and 2. However, I hit his side panel, and however Derek Kraus would get back in front of me, as you know, our relationship with Kraus isn't really that good, as you know, we are being close to being rivals here as we head into turns 3 and 4. P16, but however, I am holding up other drivers as I am trying to pin my truck into the bottom lane as 4 laps ago, trying to hold on to a top 20 finish. We know we are not above the cut line for the final 4. However, Daniel Bond would look to my inside and get clear of me into the exit and into the back straightaway as I am currently losing positions, holding up other drivers as Kazgrala looks up to the outside, and sure enough, Daniel Bond in 16th would be driving away as look at a familiar face, Todd Gilliland, who in Darlington wrecked us, as of course I am not happy of him as in Bristol I gave him a little bit of a taste of retaliation as I spun him out, I believe, in Bristol last race for the elimination race, and right now he is behind me trying to pass me as I surprisingly I catch back to Daniel Bond here and off the exit of turn 3 and 4, and I would be staying to the bottom. Todd Gilliland trying to look to the inside or the outside. 2 laps ago trying to hold up into a top 20 finish. He tries to look up and I couldn't block him in time, and Gilliland, he clears us, blows our door right by. Into the back straightaway, a lap and a turn left to go here in Las Vegas as I am very, very curious on how many points below the cut line I am as we exit turns 4 and into the start finish line. We heading into the white flag, 1 lap to go in Las Vegas as I try to hold on to 18th place finish. We know we do not want to finish there. Heading into turns 1 and 2 and now into the back straightaway, I clip the apron, get a little bit loose. Rafael Lessard looks to the outside and so does Chandler Smith, and we drop down into P20 heading into turn 3 and 4, clip the apron again. Car is unsettling, and off of turns 4 we would be holding on into a P20 finish here in Las Vegas. Very disappointing. And right now we are not even in the final 4 as, you know, let's see how many points we are out, and we are out by 29 points. That is not good, so it is looking like we need a very good finish in Talladega and Martinsville to point us into the championship 4. It's looking like a must-win situation for us heading into Talladega. Coming into Talladega, we are on the outside looking into the round of 4. Right now, my teammate of Ben Rhodes is locked into the next round competing for a championship. And as we head into Talladega, obviously no qualifying, as if you qualify in this game at a super speedway, you always qualify last. Well, you know, I am 29 points below the cut line, so right now when I am in P29, I am trying to get stage points, which I don't think I'm going to get in this stage, but I would chop the nose off of the 41 of Cram. You know, I am kind of a good super speedway racer, I guess, but, you know, I could screw up, you know. And as I get to the back of Daniel Bond, I take it 3 wide with Timothy Peters, and then I would be looking to the inside of Austin Wayne Self, 3 wide, nearly with Tate Fogelman, as I look into the inside of Austin Wayne Self as Kazgrala making it 3 wide early on, making some moves, getting to the inside of Chandler Smith, getting the draft from Tate Fogelman, and I take it 3 wide with him, with Kazgrala. And then I would be getting the draft from Haley Deegan, and I will make it 4 wide with Deegan, Smith, and I forgot that other person's name, as I make it very aggressive 3 wide and then get to the inside of John Hunter Nemechek, and then to the inside of Tyler Ankrum and Todd Gilliland, as I make it 3 wide with Cody Robrog and Stuart Friesen, as I know I need stage points to lessen the gap from the cutoff line, as I make it 3 wide with Derek Kraus and Rafael Lessard, and then to the back of my teammate of Ben Rhodes. As you know, he is locked in into the final four as I make it 3 wide with him, and then 3 wide with Carson Hocevar and Sheldon Creed, who unfortunately got out of the playoffs from the first round at Bristol. And then I finished P5 here at Talladega, getting 6 points. And I cannot believe that I made such a big move from 29th to P5. That is just so incredible that we know we have a fast car here in Talladega. Green flag in the air in stage 2. I am anticipating to win this stage as I'm behind the back of Brett Moffitt as I take it 3 wide with him and Austin Hill. And then into the back of Purdy's, I take 3 wide too with Purdy's and Ryan Truex. And we are immediately to the lead here in Talladega. We pulled a very, very big gap, and we will be holding on into the lead in the back straightaway, heading into turn 3 and 4, blocking all the runs as Derek Kraus had some little help from Mr. Davis. I don't know what his name is, as I am on the bottom trying to hold on to a stage win. As we know, this is very, very important of us, as Derek Kraus do get a run, but it is not enough. I win stage 2 at Talladega. So right now we won stage 1 and 2, winning of stage 2, as that is what we are looking for, as you know, don't mind the pause screen as you can see. And you know, we'll be getting into the 3rd and final stage, getting underway here at Talladega. We need a win. This is basically our must-win situation here in Talladega, as 29 points below the cut line. I don't think we could make that up in Martinsville, as I get somewhat of a really, really good start, and I would be holding on to the lead and be blocking some big runs I have in front of me. However, over here I get a little bit loose off of turns 4, and I would be very, very desperate of a win, nearly crashing Austin Hill out, but then Tanner Gray will get the momentum and blow my doors off at Talladega as I settle in behind Tanner Gray, getting his draft, and I would be able to be passing Parker Kligerman, who, you know, got eliminated from the first round, as I try to look to the outside, and then I would be blocking Brett Moffitt's run, as I am very, very desperate for the win, as 3 laps to go. We only have 3 laps left to make it happen. We really, really are in a very must-win situation kind of here. I don't think we could make it up here in Martinsville unless we have a really, really good run, you know, winning stage 1 and 2 there, but I don't think that can happen, so we need to win it here in Talladega, so we have no worries here. And as I get into turn 3 and 4, I would fake it and go to the bottom, looking to the inside of Tanner Gray. He has no help from the outside I mean, and I would be powering out back into the lead here, and I will be holding on to this lead here as the final lap start. 3 wide behind us, final lap, 1 lap to go. It is gonna get hectic here. I am under pressure by 3 people behind us, as that's Tanner Gray, having a little bit of a run, but I stall it, making some big blocks here at Talladega, blocking the bottom and then blocking the top. Never mind, I just let the top go, and then into the final corner, the top should be stalling out, as sure enough, Tanner Gray stalls out as he has no help on the outside. And on the exit of turn 3 and 4, I block the outside, and then I get back to the inside, and then I did not block the outside enough, and Tanner Gray has a run from the help of Kosgrala. But I will edge Tanner Gray out and get the win at Talladega by a nose. So now we do not have to worry about Martinsville, as we know we are competing in the championship along with our teammate of Ben Rhodes. And at Talladega, it is the easiest track to do your burnout, as the track is very, very wide, as this is kind of my dream burnout here. Let me know down in the comments below if you like this type of burnout, as we burn it out in the front straightaway, and sure enough, we'll burn it at the start-finish line. And clearly, I have no talent to do my burnout, as myself and teammate of Ben Rhodes is locked in, and Austin Hill and Jonathan Nemechek are in. My teammate of Grant and Finger, Carson Hocevar, Zane Smith, and Brett Moffitt are on the outside looking in, coming into Martinsville. If you guys enjoyed this episode, you guys know what to do. In the next one, we'll be going into Martinsville, the last race before Phoenix, the championship race. And I guess see you guys on the next video. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys on the next episode.